Hey, shalom, 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 everyone. Welcome to another episode of My Take with Rosh Ya'acob. I am Rosh Ya'acob 𝗵𝗵 Rabbi of Gethsemane Spiritual Temple Congregation. On this podcast, we go over different issues and things that's happening in the community and environment. We go over several things in different days. I'm happy to announce that on Mondays and Wednesdays, I go viral on 3 platforms. I'm not just on YouTube on those days, but on those days, I also will be on TikTok and on Facebook. So I'm excited about that. Been able to reach out in these different areas. And opening our community up to a wider audience. Of course, on Thursdays and Fridays, I'm on YouTube only. So our focus point is on YouTube on those days. And on Thursdays, as you know, we deal with different conversations about relationships, where I look over different videos and stuff that you guys send me. I got so many. And I'm trying to make sure, I'm like, did I do this video already? So many clips that you guys send me, and I don't want to end up doing the same clip again. But I went over I checked my list once, and I checked my list twice for today. And I got 6 short clips that we're going to go through. And we're going to look at some biblical stuff on it and so forth. And this is all off the hip. So this is not nothing that I had prepared. I'm just going to go into it. So if you're out there in the midst of this, and you might have another video, or you might have a question or comment or something that you would want me to address, please feel free to put it in the chat, and I will be able to reach you from there. So without any further ado, want to big up our sponsor. Our sponsor for tonight's show is none other than the Art of Clothing. And I love that little ending that they had where they say, you are free. You are free to be different. I mean, be yourself. Stop. Don't be trying to be nobody else. Be the best you that you can be. All right, everybody. So we're going to get right into this show tonight. Don't want to hold you all with my monologue, telling corny jokes that get cornier and cornier about a minute. see, it was corny right there. We're going to jump right into it. I'm going to start right off with this. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is y'all going to see this was funny. For those of y'all who may have already seen this, you already know what you about to witness. But I brought this up because last week we dealt with the dangers of these balloon shows, especially with not letting people know certain things. And I just want y'all to see this clip right here because I felt like it was funny. I felt like it was funny going into or leaving off from where we left off at last week.
Oh, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is 𝗃𝗀𝗃.
𝗃𝗀𝗃, how old are you?
Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do it. Y'all know I had to do it. Y'all know I had to do it.
Hello.
These balloon shows dangerous, boy. I'm telling y'all, keep going on these little rinky-dink shows doing stuff, boy. She already knew she was wrong when she brought that dude out there and tell me my name is 𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃. I said, boy, he said, sorry, 𝗃𝗀𝗃. I like how that came from. Oh man, that came from the sister. I want to get props up to the people. That came from 𝗃𝗂𝗶𝗰, known as 𝗃𝗂𝗃. She put that I got her information in the description if y'all want to follow her on different platforms and networks. But that came from her, and I'm not even sure if she put that video together like that, but that joint was funny. I said, yo, oh my goodness, that joint was funny. I'm sorry. Y'all might don't think it was funny. That joint was funny. Oh, you said my name is 𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃. 𝗵𝗵𝘁 𝗃𝗃. Hold up. Oh, yo. All right. You know, on Thursdays, we try to have fun. We try to have fun on Thursdays. Oh, man. Sometimes we have serious episodes, but yeah, we will have fun tonight. No, it's going to get serious in the end. We're going to deal with some issues. You know we got to do that. I just wanted to start it off reminding us about last week's show. So if you don't understand why that's funny, if you just tuning in, you never been on here before, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will advise you, once you like and subscribe, once you subscribe and go to the channel and click the bell, I will tell you to go and find the balloon show. It's called the Dangers of the Balloon Show. Please watch the episode so you will understand why that was so funny, what I just showed. Because some people might be like, I felt like that was insensitive, that wasn't funny, this, that, the other. But if you seen last week's show, if you are one of my returning people, they say over half of my subscribers are returners, so I appreciate that because that means y'all really like what I do. So over half of y'all that log on are returning viewers, and I really appreciate that because they let me know that y'all really like what I do. So just if you keep coming back, and you know, just share, get the word out. And if it's your first time, check out the 𝗪𝗶𝗁 episode. You will know exactly why I put that on there and why that was so funny. All right, so let's get back to it. So now we're gonna look at this other thing. This is right here. This is where we're gonna start getting deep. That was the funny stuff. Had to get the funny stuff out the way. This is where we start getting deep. This sister right here is the typical sister that a lot of brothers know. And this is the reason why you got this new generation of men popping up that treat women bad. And the women be like, hey, shalom, 𝗪𝗏. If you missed the beginning, 𝗪𝗏, when you get a chance, rewind it back. You're going to enjoy it. I was just telling everybody, I put that beginning on there because of last week's show dealing with the balloon popping. So I'm like, if you missed the beginning, 𝗪𝗏, I'll say go ahead back when you look at it on a replay. But this right here, this sister right here, I'm going to let you see what she does. She make it bad for the brothers out here. And the name of this episode is Choosing to Helpmeet, right? Choosing to Helpmeet. So we want to look at different women to see whether they helpmeets. And I would tell you right here, she's not a helpmeet. She is not a helpmeet at all. And So let's go with this.
You left your husband because he went through a little financial struggle.
So she left her husband because he was going through a financial struggle. Not that he cheated on her. Not that he was beating the hell out of her, abusing her, doing anything. But he went to a point where he was struggling. And she left. This is the attitude that a lot of sisters have, unfortunately, nowadays, where they not willing to try to stick with their man and build things up. And this is not what marriage is about. It made me think, did y'all even listen to the vows? I mean, because I know most of y'all had Christian marriages. You know, y'all didn't go through the Hebraic thing. So did you even listen to the vows? It says, for better or for worse. That means when he down, okay, he down. That's who you with. If he down, you down. Y'all are one. You understand what I'm saying? This culture now feel like, oh, I could just replace you. I just go on. I don't gotta be with you. Hey, what's happening right now? Her husband had a financial situation he was dealing with, and she made it worse by leaving him. She didn't stick it out. It say richer and poorer. You know what it say, richer and poorer? I swear that's what it say. For better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death. But we live in a culture where those vows don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. That's what she say. I want you to see this. She is not a helpmeet.
Indeed.
So she said, indeed. He's a little youngin'. That's how they talk. Indeed, and would, and could, and all that. Like, oh, goodness.
Any point in time did you feel that love should have kept you there?
Now, this brother, he like to expose it. So he talking to her. He said, you know, they added the little music. Of course, you know the music wasn't on there. But the music bring the effect of it. That's what I like about shorts, when you can add the music to it, because it bring out more the emotions of what's happening. He says, don't you think love should have kept you there? Don't you think your vows should have kept you there? And this ain't like in Hebraic times. According to the Torah, you can't go nowhere, woman. Your husband can divorce you. Your husband can leave you. Your husband can put you away where you can't deal with nobody else and go off and marry someone else. That's Torah. But nowhere in Torah does it say the wife can just up and leave because she feel unhappy. The wife can up and leave because she feel that, oh, he should have been making money and being rich and spending dough on me. Nowhere in Torah does it say that. Nowhere in Torah does it say that. Sorry. Torah doesn't say that. Torah says that the husband is the one. That's why in a community, when a husband is beating on his wife or treating his wife unfairly, the community will shun their husband and try to force their husband to give her a divorce. Because if he don't give her the divorce, no matter what she go down to their courthouse and do, they still married. That's Torah. That's Torah. Might don't like it, but that's Torah. This is like, you know, that's Torah. That's Torah law right there. Anyway, I'm gonna let the brother keep going. Because he asked her the question. He said, should love have made you stay? Now watch this chick answer.
We good, bro?
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle.
She said, I feel like he didn't love me. Because if he would have loved me, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle. What kind of stupidness is this? I'm sorry, family. I gotta call a spade, and that was just dumb. What kind of control he has over whether or not he go through a financial struggle? And how is him going through a financial struggle saying he don't love you? You sound like a gold digger that just wants some dough. And this is what a lot of brothers hear. That's why they in the red pill talking crazy. And then I gotta try to say every woman is not like this one. Every woman ain't like this one. Every woman ain't like that one. We gotta understand, every woman is not like that one. Brothers be ready to lump them all in. They all the same. All of them. They are a monolith. I mean, telling me all kind of stuff, and I be like, no, every woman ain't like that. I'm not gonna put all the sisters into one box and say all of them like that, because for years that's what they did to us. They put all us in a box because of something they went through with one dude and say all men are this, all men are that. I'm not going to follow the same playbook. That's this chick. I'm gonna see if we can get anything else out of what she talking about, because she talking out the side of her mouth.
A man that loves a woman don't go through hard times.
You left.
So, yeah. Foolishness. That's what that is. Foolishness. So with me so far, we trying to paint a picture of how you get a helpmeet and what that looks like. Y'all gonna like how this ends, especially certain people that they gonna be like, I knew he was gonna pull something out the bag. Yeah, you know it. I got you. Y'all gonna like how this ends. All right, so let's go to our next one. All right, so this is our next one, and this is dealing with people feeling like, exactly, 𝗃𝗃, shake up out here. That chick was terrible. Terrible, 𝗃𝗃. Terrible. Why is this though? Why is this, 𝗃𝗃? You gonna like this. This brother gonna kick some knowledge. And let me let y'all know who that last video came from. So that last video came from PodPill. I got their information in the description as well. They came from PodPill. And I believe he got it from this podcast. I can't remember the name of the podcast that he got it from. But he take little clips from different podcasts and put them together and call itself PodPill. So that's where they came from. Anyway, this next one right here, this is dealing with people that feel like they can just pick and choose. Like they got options. So that's what this is dealing with. Those people that got options.
Y'all gotta stop with that whole I got a lot of options mentality, because you really don't. We are living in a generation where the majority of everyone is cutthroat, damaged, battling demons, have hidden agendas, don't know how to give or receive love, fine with situationships and sneaky links.
So he basically breaking down the world we're in now. People got hidden agendas. They plotting and scheming. We just seen the wife. We just seen the wife on the last video. Left her husband because he went through a financial situation. Talk about indeed. He's feeling entitled. Right? People cool with sneaky links and all this other stuff. This brother breaking it down like y'all think you got all these options and you really don't. We living in some crazy times. We try to keep Torah, trying to get us back on this road of keeping Torah back the way we should be. And getting on this road and back the way we should be. You know, the brothers always say, well, everybody not keeping Torah. Well, that's my job to try to get them to keep the Torah. I can't say, well, everybody not keeping Torah, so I can't tell them nothing about Torah. They not keeping Torah anyway. No, they not keeping Torah. So it's my job to explain to them what they should be doing. Now, whether they do it or not, that's not up for me. Some plant, some water, Almighty get an increase. It's not my job to figure out are they increasing. It's my job to either plant a seed, so people who never heard what I'm saying before, I can plant the seed where that seed will be getting planted. Or it's my job to water a seed where it might be something that was already planted, but they never had it nurtured. So now it's my job to come on there and nurture it for them. All right. So let's get this straight.
Don't have any morals and just completely lost. It's very rare that you come across someone who's really for you, that's going to stimulate you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and...
So this brother said, look, it's very rare that you get that one person that's really rocking with you. That's really going to be there for you. That's really going to do all these things that you want them to do. And Mike can't do everything, but they truly are there for you. To help nurture you, help you. That's very rare. So you don't want to just give that up because you think you got options. You don't want to just get it up because they look greener on the other side. Because once you get on the other side, that grass might be fake grass. It might be artificial. Might not be green at all. Might be the same grass you just left. That's what it be a lot of times. You think you going off to something better, and you end up right back in the same dish. You be like, how did this happen? That's how it is. So what you gotta do is say, okay, this person really rocking with me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to work on this, to build this. That's what the relationships are about. That's how this works. You know, that's what you're searching for in a help me. Somebody that helps to complete you. That's what the help me mean. It don't mean a helper. Some people use the term help me to mean a helper. Somebody that's want to run around helping. That's not what the term help me means. Help me means somebody that helps you to get to where you need to be. And that don't mean they always gonna be a yes person, always saying what you want them to say. Let me make sure y'all can hear me on this. That don't mean they always gonna be a yes person, saying things that you want them to say, being the way that you want them to be. Being a helpmeet means that she will help you get to where you need to be. She gonna question you. She gonna say, she gonna disagree with you sometimes. Not gonna always agree with you, and you say this and she just run and do it. That's not how it works. Some reason a lot of the brethren and a lot of the sisters feel like that's how it's supposed to work. That's not how it works in building a relationship. It's not how it works. Just want to make that clear. All right, so I'm gonna let the brother continue cooking.
Financially, y'all really out here fumbling good people that you come across once in a lifetime just to spend the rest of yours searching for it in all these temporary people. You'll learn.
So he breaking it down. He said you got the person. You might have a person right there with you, and you want to fumble that person to look for that in somebody else. How many times y'all might have done that? Might have been around a person that is really this person that you should be with, but you done fumbled it, looking for that in somebody else. Crazy, right?
The hard way that not everyone can be replaced. Period.
Everybody can't be replaced. Everybody can't be replaced. Everybody can't be replaced. All right, so that one came from, that was Cynthia Amadi. Cynthia Amadi sent that one. I got her information in the link as well if you want to follow her on Facebook. She always have a lot of good posts. So that one's coming from her. Now this next one right here is coming from this pastor. He was having this conversation with this young lady, and we're going to touch in on that conversation that he was having with the young lady. It was dealing with snakes. They call it the trait of snakes, right? This is coming off of Instagram.
The snake that they put on a microfiber blanket.
Yeah.
So she talking about the video of a snake, and they're gonna show the snake, so you can see how it looks. But they put this snake on this microfiber material that was very fine, and she's gonna explain what happened to the snake.
And as long as the snake was on something smooth,
Yeah.
it could not move.
For sure.
Because snakes, which represent the
Shit.
enemy, only have the ability to move when there's friction.
So you see how the snake was doing everything it could do to move, but because it was on that micro fiber cloth, it couldn't move because there was no friction. So she gonna bring out an analogy in this, right? And this is an analogy that a lot of times, even in searching for helpmeets, we need to be able to see. And this analogy that she's going to bring out is how we have to be sometimes, especially, you know, with the brethren and the sisters as well. You know, and she's speaking from the point of a sister, you know, saying this is what she learned, how she has to be with her husband. Not like the other chick that left, but she's going to give us some sound advice.
So it needs to be able to glide along something that has friction. So the microfiber was too smooth for the snake to be able to move.
Wow.
So when I began to look at it, I said the enemy always shows up and rests in a place and moves wherever there is friction. So in my mind, as you're
So in other words, when y'all battling and it's arguments and it's frustration and anger, the adversary can move in that joint. Adversary can move, right? But when it's harmony and peace, you can't do nothing. So you gotta bring about strife. That's what he thrives on. I like the analogy. It was cool.
your wife, I'm always trying to get to the place of peace where there is no friction for the snake or the enemy to be able to have a place to move.
So she said, as a wife, that's what she tried to do. She tried to bring the, in other words, she trying to be his peace. That's what a lot of young ladies need to learn as well. You want to be your husband's peace. You want to be your husband's peace. You want to be his peace, you know, and vice versa. You know, you want him to want to be your peace. But it shouldn't be all this friction and I'm mad, so I'm going to start an argument with him and I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And he said back like, what in the world is he arguing with me about? What did I do? He said they can feel, he don't even know what's going on. He like, what did I do? You know what you did, you did it. You know what you did it. You look like, what? What does that even mean?
When I'm double-minded, this means that the enemy can move easily through my thoughts.
Because you've given him friction.
Because I'm giving him friction.
Yeah.
Right? If I keep a bad attitude, the enemy can move easily through my thoughts.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving him friction. If I got a defeated mindset, I'm creating a pathway in my mind for the enemy to keep on moving through me and begin to multiply more spirits for him to continue to just keep going in my mind. The only way to get him out is I got to get peace in and I got to make my mind smooth so he don't have no way to move.
There was
All right. That was Pastor James. Pastor James. That's where I got this one from, Pastor James. So that was a good one. Pastor James wrote that down. Him and sister. Excuse me for not knowing her name. But that's true, right? In relationships, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. A lot of times, people looking at stuff online and TV shows and movies, they looking for this perfect love that don't never have problems, to go through or nothing like that. It's not like that. That's not reality. That's not real life. Real life, you go through some stuff, and it's how you deal with those things. And you gotta be humble. You know? That's why the Mashiach gave us the perfect thing. And I'm hold on, let me find this verse what the Mashiach said. I want y'all to see what Rav Shaul said based off the stuff that the Mashiach taught. But Rav Shaul is going to say some stuff. And let me show you what Rav Shaul said. You know, I got to put some scripture in it. Can't just let us just, you know, even though I was saying scripture off the top of my head, I want us to actually look at something too. So this is coming from, I'm trying to remember where he said this at. I think it's the book of Ephesians. 6th chapter. I believe it's Ephesians chapter 6. Nope, I was wrong. Okay. Somebody trying to get me. Anyway, that was crazy. All right. Somebody try to give me that joy block that got him. Anyway. This is live, people. This is live. So let me let y'all see what I'm looking at. I had to find the verse first. Little did I know I was going to get bombarded with a bing, bing, bing. Go. Let's see. Yeah. So I want y'all to see this. Look at what it says. So we know about the submitting thing, right? It said, wives, submit to your own husbands as unto the Almighty. For the husband is nation, and he is the Savior of the body. Therefore, just as the congregation is subject to the Mashiach, so the wives be to their own husbands in everything, right? Now, most people want to stop right there and just go there, but look at the next part. Husbands, love your wives as the Mashiach also loved the congregation and gave himself for her. that he might sanctify and cleanse her with the washing of the water by the word. Look what the Mashiach does. The Mashiach gave his life. The Mashiach gave his life for his wife. This is the situation right there. So we gotta remember that this goes both ways. We wanna look at it from one way and think, oh, it's just about this. This go both ways, basically. That's the point I wanted to bring out with that. Come out of this. Now, unfortunately, this is what many of us see. Unfortunately, this is what many of us go through. All right, watch this, brothers. Watch this.
I'm in second place and you passed me. What place are you in?
First.
First place.
Yes.
I'm in second place and you passed me. Well, how would you be in first place?
Because
Now, he says, I'm in second place and you pass me. What place are you in? She said first place. Now he trying to get her to see it. But watch what happens the more he trying to get her to realize that what she said is wrong. This is funny.
I passed you. So I'm in first.
I'm in second place, though.
Congratulations. Now I'm in first because I passed you. I passed you. Are we running? Are we driving? It doesn't matter. I passed you. I'm in first.
Oh my goodness. I can hear the brothers now saying delusional. Oh my goodness. Like, she just couldn't see it. Just like he trying to say, look, I was in second place. If you pass me, that means you now in second place. How you in first place? I ain't say you passed the person that's in first place. I said you passed me. She said, congratulations. Now I'm in first. Oh my goodness, that was funny. All right. I told y'all the jokes get cornier and cornier. I told y'all. Oh man. But this one is, we down to our last one. And this was deep. So we're gonna get into this last one right here. And I felt like this was deep, but this one has a little story to it. And this story is going to get us right to where we need to be. Get us to see what we need to see. So the brother's getting a phone call. He in a call with his wife, and he going to get a phone call from his homie. I want y'all to see what takes place. Hold on. So as the phone rang, his wife said, who's that?
It looks like it's Drake calling. Oh, let me answer it real quick.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, bro, where you at? Please don't tell me you busy, bro.
Nothing wrong with my girl. We finna go pick up the kids. Why, what's up?
Man, we need you, bro. They done shot our whole homeboy, Chris.
They shot?
Yeah, man, shot at him, bro. We need you right now. You need to come with us, bro.
All right, bro. I'll be there in a second, bro.
Man, be quick, bro. Don't be playing around, dog.
Now, notice what it says. The homeboy on the phone said, look, Doug, we need you. They just shot at the homie Chris. Now, we gonna see if she is Helpmeet material or not. Because she picked up on what was being said. And you see she looking like, you about to leave? You going, where you about to go? She ain't even gonna say that. She'll be like, I want y'all to make it big so we can really say it. I want you to say it. She could be like, where you about to go, babe? All right, watch this.
No, where we going?
I like that. Where we going? Not where you going. Where we going? Now, some brothers like, she need to stand up place and you don't tell a man nothing. He the man. He the man. You don't tell a man nothing, right? But watch what happens. I'm going to let it play out. She said, where we going? Watch what he says. Now, you know, his homeboy just got jammed up. They about to go have shootout with somebody. They want him to come, you know, so he can handle business with them. She realizes what's about to happen. And she does what a helpmeet should do. She like, I gotta stop this, because if I don't, my husband, the father of my children, is going to be gone. So I'm going to ask him a question. Where we going, baby? Watch this.
He said our homeboy got shot, so I gotta go over there and help him, babe.
No.
So he was straight up with it. He said, you know, he was trying to think ahead. He asked me this, right? He said, our homeboy got shot. I gotta go over there and help them. She know what that means. She looking like, no, you don't. You gotta go help nobody. What's this?
We don't.
I got to.
We gotta go pick up the kid.
We gotta go pick up the kid.
We can't go.
Yeah, we can't go.
That's
Look,
my homie, though. It's like,
we can't go. We can't go. What is she doing? She's letting him know that they are one. She didn't say you can't go. She said, we got to go pick up the kids. We can't go over there. He's still talking about it like him. She like, no, this is we. This us. We can't do this. Right? This is what y'all, I just want y'all to get the gist of what's happening, right?
Well, he'll be all right because we can't go.
He said they be all right because we can't go. We. She's speaking French. We. Not you. We.
Come on now, you gotta think about it, babe.
hey, you know, me and Dre been like friends for years, though. I know he would do the same for me if I did, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but y'all can continue to be friends for years too, but no, you're not going. We got to think.
Now, some brothers will be looking at this right now, even as I'm saying this, they can be like, she out of order, he the man, how dare that woman step out of her line of being a helpmeet to say anything. Hey, 𝗵𝗄𝗃 shalom. You right on time. And with this video right here, Coty. You're right on time. Shalom. Good to see you. But she's speaking facts right here. She's speaking life into a relationship. She says, we can't go. Now, the whole thing is, he's supposed to be the one going. They ain't say they want her to come. They want him to come to handle business because his friend got shot. She said, y'all can continue to be friends, but we not doing it. She let them know that they are one. He not doing this. This is what a helpmeet does. Some brothers would be mad right now saying she's not standing in her place as a woman. She need to be in her place. He the man. He can do this. He the man. He the man. I will argue she is in her place as the helpmeet, because the helpmeet's supposed to help you be complete and help you to be the best you that you can be. Not sit back and just let you do whatever you want to do and say, yes, sir, I was going to be it. I was going to do what you want me to do, boss. And keep your mouth shut and don't say nothing. She doing exactly what a helpmeet is supposed to be. Is supposed to do. She's doing exactly what a helpmeet is supposed to do. Some brothers wouldn't like this right now. You know, Like in a situation, I might bring up the situation with James from Good Times. I might show that video next week, so I can show you how some brothers wouldn't like this because they feel like she's stepping out of order. How dare she? But let's continue.
Things to do. We gotta go pick up our kids. Now, what's gonna happen if, like, we need you, babe? Come on.
Look, said we need you. He needs you. Now she bringing the kids in. We a whole unit. He needs you. She know what can happen. She know what can go wrong. She not out of order. Sorry, brothers who believe she's out of order right now. Y'all just gotta be mad with me. She not out of order. This is what a helpmeet's supposed to do. Not just run with whatever idea you got in your brain. Make him think. We need you. What we supposed to do if something happened to you? We need you. Not he needs you, your homie. We need you.
Think about it. We got goals to accomplish. We got things to do. We don't have time for no BS right now. Come on now. We making a new path now, babe.
So what should I tell him?
Tell him no.
See, the brothers will be hot. She running him. She said, tell him no. She running him no. She's speaking to his soul and his conscience. She's saving her family. She's saving her family. And it's the homie 𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃 that put this together. Shout out to him. Love this video he put together. I got his stuff in the description as well if you want to check out anything else that he did. Homie 𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗃.
Quickly.
So she said, tell him no quickly. Now, some people say, oh, she being boisterous. She ordering him around. He can't do that. Come on, son.
Man, babe.
Yeah.
I don't feel right leaving Burr out there like this.
Yeah, so he still don't feel right. He like, I don't feel right leaving a brother out there like this. I should be there. I should have been there to do X, Y, Z. Now watch what she say. I love how she handled this. Watch this.
Yeah, I feel you, babe. I understand that. But he'll be all right, though.
Yeah, I understand, yo, man. I understand you feel bad leaving a brother out there, but he be all right, though, babe. He be all right. We need you. He gonna be all right. You got family now. We won. You know, we good.
And we got things to do.
We got things to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Later on that day. Now, let's see what happens later on that day.
What we trying to watch?
I don't know, babe. Put something good on this time.
All right. Hold on.
Who is that?
Dre's mom.
Now, Dre's mom is now calling. Remember Dre, his homeboy who he's about to go out there and handle some business with? Now the mom is calling him. Now let's see what the mom want to tell him.
She just texted me and said that he got locked up just now.
They got locked up just now. Now, if he would have held his ground, he the man. He would do what he want to do and went over there. Guess where he'd have been at? Locked up right with Dre.
Dang, you right. If I would have went, I would have got locked up too.
See, babe, I told you.
That's a helpmeet. That's what helpmeets do. Helpmeet is not somebody that's just there to work, do work, and or you say, hey, do this. Yes, sir, I was going to do it. And no. Helpmeet is there to help you meet your potential, help you to be the best man that you can be. She not gonna always agree with you. She not gonna always sit in the corner quietly and don't say nothing. She gonna make her presence known. And it's all for the upliftment of you. Shalom, Rose. We gonna talk about this clip. Hey, shalom. Shalom, Pastor. Yeah, I know. We gonna talk about it. Shalom. Good to see you enjoying the show, man. Oh man. Check out the beginning too if you ain't get a chance to. I tied it in with last week's show. The beginning, it was kind of funny at the beginning. But yeah, this clip was powerful because I said, wow. If she would have just sat there quietly and what they did now, I mean, he was rolling with the homies. He was on his way. And it could have been even worse. Not he could have got locked up too. He could have been killed. Carrying out a mission because the homie got shot. But she let him know from the whole beginning. What she say? We together. We on a mission. We got things to do, baby. We got children. She was speaking French. And she was firm with it, but she held her ground. That's what Helpmeets do. I just want y'all to know, cause so this was our episode. You know, we down to the wire. This was the last video. I told y'all like the last video. We going to get to the wire to it. That's our last video. Thank you, 𝗃, for the upliftment. You know, appreciate that. A good point, but is the goal to be able to do both? What you mean, 𝗃? So this is the part where y'all can ask questions. I was about to end it out. I don't know what you mean by is the goal to be able to do both. You mean as far as, I don't know what you mean. I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Because the whole idea is she was so like from the earlier clips, because I kind of like built the show around it. From the early clips, we see that she's to be humble, because I went through the different verses from Ephesians and so forth. But at the same time, she's also to help him be the best version of him that he can be. Of them, because they won. You know, they are one. So they no longer two, they won. And with them being one, you working on the best union that you can have. If that's what you was asking. Submit and still be a great helpmeet. Oh yeah. Definitely. You know, we see that the helpmeet is a good submitter, right? So you submit. You know, that's what we was looking at when we looked at the Ephesians. So let me go back to Ephesians joint we was looking at earlier. Yes, the delivery matters. And that's what I liked about the video that 𝗃𝗄𝗃 put together, right? Because when he put that video together, you know, she was soft with it, but she knew she had to be direct too, but not be disrespectful. It was more like a directness, like, you gotta tell them no. Like, I don't even want to put it up there where it's like, what in limbo. I just gotta tell you directly what it is, because I know this situation can go to the left. And we as your family need you, right? This situation can easily go to the left. That's why I say it's like two ways in the thing. Everybody always focus on their way and don't want to focus on the other way. The wives are to submit to their own husbands as to the Almighty. Husbands are to love their wives as the Mashiach loved the congregation and did what? Gave his life for her. So it's hand in hand, right? So everybody got their part that they got to do. Now, with being a helpmeet, sometimes husband might have some situations where he might be looking at it one way, might can't get it. The wife is there to buffer that. She might say, well, why don't you sure you want to do it this way? Maybe you should do it that way. I don't know about that way. Now, at the end, is ultimately his decision, or he going to have a final word or decision on what he's going to do. But in essence, she's there to do her part to nudge him towards a way that probably is a better way. Not he feel like he the man and he don't need no nudging. She just do what he say to do, and that's the end of that. That's not how helpmeets work. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. I'm gonna go to 𝗪𝗪𝗂. So let's go to 𝗪𝗪𝗂. Let me see. Go to 𝗪𝗪𝗂. I'm gonna look at that before we close out. I want you to see what the sages say about helpmeet. No. Some of y'all might feel a certain way about sages. But we're going to see what they say about helpmeet. You might like what they say about the helpmeet. They not looking at it the way Christians look at helpmeet. Say, oh, it means you just do what he say to do and just follow his orders because he in control. He the man. No, that's not what that means. So let me let your husband does not prioritize friends over family. Amen, 𝗍. Amen. But some people might disagree with you, but I'm with you. I'm with you, 𝗍. I'm with you with that. So let me go back to 𝗪𝗪𝗂. Yeah, see the 𝗪𝗪𝗂 so we can see where is that where it talks about the helpmeet. They don't even have it translated as helpmeet. See. I'll make sure I'm showing y'all the right verse when we get to the sages. They don't even have it translated as helpmeet. This is King James translation, helpmeet. Yeah, so right there, see verse 20, it says helper, but the original King James says helpmeet, right? Let's see what verse 20 says, right? Verse 20 says no fitting counterpart. Oh, they don't even say helpmeet. They say counterpart. Let's see what this counterpart is. Let's see what Rashi says. It's Ibn Ezra says, but for Adam, the meaning the meaning of but for Adam, he did not find a helpmeet is that Adam did not find a helpmeet for himself. The question is, to whom does he refer? So somebody referring to Adam. This is the way of the Hebrew language. Thus we find Samuel saying, and Yahweh sent Jeroboam and Baden and Japhet and Samuel. All right, so dealing with this helpmeet, I want to see if they want to get into explain the helpmeet. Trying. I know it's a live show, so don't get upset. Want to get to the nitty gritty. All right. In my opinion, it is correct to say that it was his will, blessed be he, not to take Adam's rib from him to make him a wife until he himself would know that among the created beings there is no help suitable for him, and until he would crave to have help suitable for him like her. So this guy paying, he trying to understand why she wasn't already there. And he's saying he felt like Adam needed to feel the need for her. Like Adam needed to feel this need for her to be there, right? So once he seen all the other animals and stuff that he was naming all had a counterpart, he had to see that he didn't. So he didn't have someone to help complete him, to make him whole like the animals did. All right. This is why it was necessary to take one of his ribs from him. This is the meaning of the verse, but for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him. That is to say, but for the name Adam, man. For Adam, because Adam also means man. It's not just his name, because all of us are called Adam, right? B'nai Adam, son of man. That is to say, but for the name man, he found no help suited to be opposite him. Opposite him means to oppose him. Someone to help his other half. It don't mean they're going to just fall in line with whatever you want them to be, right? To be opposite him. To be called by his name so that he should beget children that help. We need not resort here, therefore, to the words of the commentators who say that the name Adam comes here in place of a reflexive pronoun, himself. The verse would thus read, but for himself. But it don't say but for himself, it said but for Adam. In other words, for human beings, for man in general, you need to help me. Not Adam didn't have a wife, but humankind needed their other side, needed woman, right? Ish needed Isha. Want to find a part where they talk about her being opposite. But anyway, y'all get the idea about being opposite. Okay, I was trying to find exactly where it says those different things in the text. But hopefully that sort of answers your question, Akoti, as I was trying to. And I appreciate you and anybody else who might have something I will come back to this and probably touch on this some more next week when we do our next rules and regulations, where I will have the exact thing for the Helpmeet to show you exactly what it is, you and others. So I'm going to plan for that for the next time. So give me something to look forward to for next week. But we are 10 minutes past the time. So I thank each of y'all for being on here with me. Before we go, we're going to listen to our artist of the week, Sister Nialand. No, I'm mispronouncing her name. I think it's Nialand. Nialand. And she has a beautiful song, What If? And What If I? Really love this song, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So this is our artist of the week.
Don't work out. What if I can't do it? What if I fail? And what if everything I thought I was needing don't even want me? What if it's stale? And what if I get nervous if I don't deserve this? What if I'm not strong if I heard it wrong? And what if I need you but you never come through? And I am forever in it alone. As every possible negative goes through my mind. It's stopping me from believing what I know is mine. Oh, if I could get me out my way, I think I'll be fine. Cause really, like, what if I fly? What if I soar? What if I rise and score? What if I be? What if I'm me? And it works out beautifully. What if I fly? What if I soar? What if I rise and score? What if I be? What if I'm me? And it works out beautifully. What if I? What if I?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that. Sister does a good job. Please check out her stuff. Got all the information in the description. Sister from Chicago doing big things. You know, if y'all know any artists as well that y'all might want to hear for next week or any upcoming week for the artist of the week, just let me know. Put it in the chat. Or send me a message some kind of way and I will put it up there. But very inspirational song. I love it, love it, love it. Very inspirational. And I thank you guys for being here with me on Thursday for our rules of engagement. You know, keeping it going. And tomorrow night we will be here for 𝗵𝗁 for our Torah portion Fridays, where we will get into the Torah portion. And again, we're going to be spotlighting, having a spotlight on one of our ministers from the ministerial staff of Gethsemane Spiritual Temple, and break down 𝗵𝗁 based off of a message that they was bringing forth. So please tune in for that. I want to surprise y'all so y'all can see who it's going to be. So please tune in so you'll see. And I thank each and every one of y'all again for being on here with me tonight. Appreciate you, and just want to bid you all Layla Tov, good night, and shalom.
Shema Yisrael Adonai